Hello everyone, welcome to Strings Worksheet 1 Question 3 solution video. We're going to create a program that outputs the input of string backwards. I'm going to show you a very simplistic way and I'm going to show you a very complicated way just to show you how it all works. Okay, so let's start with simple first, then go into complex one. So let's grab an input very quickly. Call it word, input, enter a word, processing. And then I'm going to go reverse version of that word. So create a new variable. And that is equal to word. And I'm going to do a special slicing here. I'm going to look at it entirely from start to end by using just a colon with empty start and empty end. That means I'm analyzing the entire word entirely. Okay. I'm going to put another colon here because I'm saying, well, I want to modify the step counter, as in, how do I look through the sequence of that string? And I'm going to look at it from -1. So basically what I'm doing here is that looking at that string and going backwards until the very end of the string. Okay. Then right here, we're going to go output, print, word. Oh, well, let's do this. We can do our formatting now. Word reversed is, let's %s, %s. This is our string formatter. You can use a different formatting option if you'd like. That's perfectly fine with me. This is just what I'm used to. I'm just gonna stick with this. Although some of my kids are roasting me that I'm still using this in 2020. Anyway, so let's execute this code. All right, so I'm gonna enter a word. Let's go with our classic hello world. All right, so if I were to reverse hello world, it's gonna be this monstrosity. All right, so that's how we reverse a string, right? Anything that's sequenceable, indexable, and sliceable by using slicing. And now what I'm going to do is a much complex way, but a little elegant as well. So what I'm going to do is use triple quotation marks to turn all these off. Okay. And what we're going to do is use a for loop. We're going to go for. I'm going to have this iterating variable I is a common indexing variable in range. We're going to go from -1 to the length of the word multiplied by -1. And then we're going to subtract 1 from it so that we include that last letter. And we're going to go down by 1. So basically, we're looking at it backwards. Okay. And in this processing section, I still need a variable called reverse word. And it's going to be an empty string. Okay. So I've initialized an empty string here. My I starting at -1, going all the way up to the negative length of the word -1, as in I want to include that length. Okay. And then we're going to go -1. We're going to add -1 to all our steps so that -1 can continuously become smaller and smaller and smaller. There we go. Now there's an easier way to do this, but I just wanted to show you this all in the negatives so that you can do this. So what we're going to do is reverse word. We're going to plus equal, right? We can concatenate strings, right? So we can do a plus equal. We can do an assignment operator of concatenate equals onto a string. What we're going to do is this empty string, I'm going to add in the last letters of our word, okay? The word at location I. Notice, like, this is so much more complicated than doing this. However, you kind of think of that, this is the solution. Instead of out, we're going to have output and we're going to go print. Let's do the same thing here. And we should expect the same thing. If you run into an error, we'll learn how to fix it now. And there we go. Same thing, right? If I enter hello world, I get del row ole, right? Very fun. And this is how you reverse a string. It is much easier to take advantage of slicing that's available in Python. But if you didn't want to do slicing or you are programming in a different language, this is something that you can do by using a for loop and going from a negative index and going up to the other one. I mean, going up to the length of the word negatively, right? That will help you look at any sequence in negative or backwards direction as well. Thank you for watching. Stay classy.